And just the Monday threw me off. Yeah. So I thought this was the first time I was teaching it, but no, because you know how yesterday. Yeah, forget it. Yeah, because it was Tuesday, and then yesterday was Wednesday. Whatever. All right. So remember, make sure you're doing it. Whoever hasn't done it, please. So it has to be in y equals mx plus b form, which it is. Your m and your b are numbers. Okay. So there's your m and there's your b. Okay. And remember, the b will be on the y right here. So you got to look for -3. Okay. So -3 is 1, 2, 3 right there, -3. And you put a dot, okay, and then it's 0, comma, -3. That's the point. Remember we did the coordinates? There was no 0, but when they're on it, on the line, one of them has to be 0. But because this is y is equal to -3, then your x has to be 0. Okay? Because y is -3, then your x obviously is 0. Now, what do you need? Now we need to move. Okay? So the change in y over the change of x, which is what? 2 over what? What am I going to put? You guys remember? Over 1. Very good. So remember, y goes up or down, but because it's positive, right, I'm going to go up. Because remember, you could always do this if you want, and it's positive, so I'm going to go up, and then because it's +1, I'm going to go to the right. So now you just got to count. Ready? So here we go. Up 2, 1, 2, and then 1. 1, 2, and then 1. 1, 2, and then 1. See that? So it's good. It looks like a straight line. Now I got to do the opposite. Huh? Then we're going to do down 2, but then we're going to go to the left because we already went to the right. So 1, 2, and then to the left. 1, 2, and then to the left. 1, 2, and then to the left. And there's your equation. Now let me go ahead and use, what am I going to use today? Um, Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm gonna use a little card right here. Little card right there, and there you go. Right here. Bam. And there's your. So this equation represents this line. Okay? And then all your x's are right here. X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y. So you got all these points. So there is number 1. How many people got that one right? If you did that one. With this one, again, it has to be in y equals mx plus b. Okay? Y equals mx plus b. And there's your form right there. Bam. Okay? So I'm going to go, oh, I should have paused it because I'm going to draw the graph. I don't want to record this with the graph. All right, let me go ahead and record it. So now, there's your equation. So you're looking for +1 on the orange. So there's your +1 right there. So you're going to mark it, and that's going to be 0, comma 1. Okay? 0, comma 1, because if I hide that, look, y equals 1. So obviously your x is 0 because it's not going anywhere. Okay? So now your m. Your m is your change in y over the change of x, which is 3 over what? 1. Not this one, because you already used it. You can't use it twice. See, it's not 2 over 3. It's 2 over 1. Okay? So here, the 3 is going to go up and then to the right because it's positive. So here we go. Ready?
So you're always gonna put a 1 at the bottom no matter what?
No matter what, unless I give you like 3 over 2, 3 over 5. And that's what we're going to do later on. Okay?
Okay, but for now
For now, it's always 1. Yes. Because 3 over 1 is 3. 2 over 1 is 2. That's why, yes. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. See that? Now the opposite, down 3, and then to the left. All right, to the left. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's it. That's good. You're good like that. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and draw the line. And notice how the lines are going up. What makes it go up? The starting point or the movement, the M? The starting is just where you start, right? The B is just where you start. The M is where it's going to move. See, so it's always going up because will it ever go down like this? Yeah, it'll go down, and we'll learn that next week, okay? So for the most part, these are positive. Check it. So again, the way I want you to check it is the starting point and then the other dots, okay? Make sure 3, 1, 3, 1, okay? So for the most part, that's the way I want you to check it out, all right? So now here, we do the next one. Y is equal to mx plus b, okay? mx plus b. So what do? Can we graph it? Yeah, we could graph it. See that? So what's your starting point? 4 or 2? So the B is always your starting point. That's where we're going to start graphing. So that's going to be right here. So where's positive 2? Well, we know it's going up. So here we go. 1, 2. Okay, so there, and then I'm going to put the dot. Okay, there you go, 0, 2, because it's on the line. Remember before I said, oh, if it's not on the line, there's no 0. But when it's on the line, y is 2, so obviously x is 0. Okay, some kids want to put the 2 right here. They want to put that as your no. That's not your starting point because that's x is 2. You want y to be 2. So now here, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Your m again. Change in y over the change in x, which is 4 over 1. Again, if you're used to the rise over run, yeah, 4 you're rising, and 1 you're running because it's positive to the right. If it was a negative, you run backwards. If it's a -4, you're not rising, you're falling. All right? So there we go. So rise over, but remember, it's change of y over change of x. Rise over run. Okay, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. More or less, I mean, and then now we're going to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back 1. And it should be a straight line. And there you go. Okay, straight line. And this equation represents this line. Okay, again, your starting point is 2, and because it's on the line, it's 0, 2. And then the m is, again, remember, 4 over 1. 4 over 1. Okay, so 4 up, and then 1 to the right. 4, 1. 4, 1. 4, 1. All right, so far so good? Bam, there we go. Let's do the recording. And there we go. So again, your starting point is -2. So it's on your y, the y-intercept. So where's -2? So if this is 0, 1, 2, this is -2 right there. So it's 0, -2. All right, -2. Now your m, again, change in y over the change of x. Rise over run. All right, so that's going to be what? going to be one number. Anybody, what number? 6. Yeah, so 6 over what? Right, change of y over change of x. Okay, rise over run. Here we go. Rise it, because it's positive, and run positive. So you're going to rise 6 and into the 1. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Come on. Here we go. 6 and 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. And then back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, barely gonna fit. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1. There's your line. Here we go. Barely gonna fit on mine. Ah, it's a little crooked. But 6, 1. 6, 1. Negative 6 and 1. Alright? So far, so good? Alright, last one, guys. Last one. Which is y is equal to 5x. Here we go. That's Prince. Prince. Have you guys heard this song before? Thumbs up? No? Tough crowd, tough crowd. Alright, let's do this one. Ah. Next one, 5. Y is equal to 5x. Okay, oh, let me stop the video. Oh, I got a couple minutes left. Hold on, let me stop the video. Different. Okay, this one's different. But you do the same thing. Y is equal to mx plus b. So you're doing the same thing, nothing different. So let's see. You got your m and then your b. So what's going to be your starting point? What's going to be your starting point?
0.
Or what about the imaginary 1? But imaginary 1, there's no x. If I had this, if the 5 wasn't there, that would be the imaginary 1. So here, yeah, it would be nothing. Because there's nothing. There's no like imaginary 1 with the x, right? So yes, it would be 0. You are correct. So it would start, well, right here in the middle. So it would be 0, 0. See that? And then what do? M is the change in y over the change of x. Again, rise over run, which is 5 over 1. Okay, 5 over 1. So the 5 is positive. It's going to rise, and you're going to run. Right? You're not going to fall. You're going to rise. So here we go. Ready? Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. 5 up and 1 down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Alright? And there you go. So you could just do 1 and 1. That's fine. So 5 and 1. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and that's fine. So there you go. It's a little crooked, but that's fine. Okay. Let me get this out. So there you go. 5 and 1 right there. So that this equation represents this line. 5. It's a little off right here. I should have done it better. Here, let me do it better. Sorry. So 5. It's because I don't have the graph. So it should have been like that right there. More or less. Okay? You guys got it? So those were the 5 that we did. Let me go ahead and take this off. Okay. All right.